Alrighty, continuing on. Let's see if we can go do the fishing trip. As you guys can see, the new weaponry that I got and the ricocheting is outstanding. It's taking enemies out way quicker. I look forward to seeing how much I can power up in this game and how devastating my attacks are going to be in a little bit. No harm in quick saving. Die and be judged is a hardcore statement. Yes, let's use the bait. Let's see what happens. What the heck? What? So with this class, it seems like it's good to take off 2 shots and evade. Game over for you. Nice. What are these things? Cool. So that's how you finish the fishing one. Make sure you got your partner with you. It might be a little more difficult without her. Let's see what other missions are around here. All right, I say we go back. But I remember you said you didn't complete it. Alright, let's go back as fast as we can. Alright.
Is it done?
It's done.
Has the LwnSbUjmksI dog been put down?
Of course.
I hope you can find some measure of peace.
The peace I sought was not for me. With his death avenged, Vaclav's soul will find its way to the river. There exists a debt between us now, Legionnaire. One of blood and kin. What can an old woman do to repay such a debt?
Killing a man is not worthy of reward, even a cur such as Boris. Keep your belongings, Ludmilla.
Yeah, I don't need anything from anybody.
Farewell.
And I'll cut you off. Always good to bulk up side missions, especially if they all come from one village, so that way you don't go back and forth too many times. Much like in my case here, I could just go to the right people and
news of your deeds spread quickly throughout the town.
Gain my XP a lot quicker that way.
Not as feeble as the LwnSbUjmksI would have us believe. I know you've been asking about Lazar. Turns out he had some correspondence with a rather elusive legionnaire, someone called Odo. That did not sit well with the woman who hired the LwnSbUjmksI.
The Legion doesn't abandon its allies. Lazar will have his freedom.
You got that, Santa?
If you truly mean to save Lazar, I am at your service. What would you have me do?
Carry a message to Odo in the old Legion chapter house. Tell him what's happened to Lazar.
If it will aid my friend, I shall do as you ask. You'd best be off before any Luskanzi brigands spot us conspiring against them.
You're still...
It's dead.
It's dead, it's dead.
Well, call me a krug-loving mule. I can't believe it.
Krug-loving mule
I'm
down.
guessing you'll be wanting that reward.
You obviously need the coin, Jakob. I only ask you speak kindly of the Legion in the future.
Truly? Maybe you Legionnaires aren't so bad after all. You and me should go fishing sometime.
Absolutely. You just earned a deed. Okay, your decision accomplishment will sometimes be commemorated with deeds that provide permanent bonuses. Deeds can be reviewed at any time from the player menu. Interesting.
Right. See you around.
So, you know, if you do good deeds, you'll get rewarded for them, which is clearly what it was just telling me. And we're going to see if we could get to some of those deeds. See how you keep track of them. So, okay. You refused every reward offered to you by humble villagers of Ravenwood. And see, because of that, I get +5 will permanently on my stats and my team stats. And playing nice, playing respectively as a hero will lead you to master the game and gain as much power permanently applied to you as possible. Now, let's see what's left. Either returning to Odo or to Gunderic Manor, which we have the key for, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one. Let's get back in some action. How about that? Seems like when I tap the left trigger every 2 seconds, I move a lot faster. So that's the key I didn't have before.
This is an evil place. It should be burned to the ground.
Save it real quick before it gets hectic. And before we go in here, I am definitely going to stop this part of the adventure. Make sure you join us in the next part to see what happens when we go inside this manor.